There is one thing about this Mustang that always bothered me.
Ew, ew, ew.
No barnacles, that's foul.
And once you notice it, you can't just unnotice it. Kind of like the back of my hair right here. For a car that's supposed to feel aggressive, it's missing a key feature it should have had from factory. So, I fixed it. Well, kinda. And if you watched the last video where I installed this brand spanking fucking new pool ball, you will know that is missing a crucial piece to the puzzle. And that piece of the puzzle will finally be completed in this video today. Let me just tell you. Sick as fuck, watch the video. Let me just, you'll notice on this button you have 4 individual wires right here. You have 1 red, 1 black, and 2 blue wires. Same goes with this other button right here. You'll notice I have 2 wires, which are the black wire from this button, black wire from this button, going to 1 plug right here, which is a female end. Then I also have 1 red wire from this button, 1 red wire from that button, going to a male end. These wires, since you see that they're red and black, will go into the red and black wires right here, which what used to be your park, reverse, neutral, drive, lights that used to light up the underside of the plastic piece that was sitting right here. And all I did was just added my own plug on here, just so I can go ahead and plug and play whenever I want to take the center console off and make it much easier, so I'm not having to cut these every single time I take this center console out. Because I plan on putting the buttons right here, and once they're in, they're in. Now you'll notice there's a little resistor right there on the black wire. That right there, from my understanding, is to ensure if the lights on the car will either stay very bright or very dim. In this case, I kept it on there because I'm not sure how bright these lights will be. So in the event that maybe I don't like how dim they are, I can just cut it, reattach this plug, and then this will go right in. No problem, no questions asked. Now you'll notice on this button and this button, you have 2 blue individual wires running from each one. This is important in order for the sport mode button to work, because if you look closely, you have a red wire here, black wire, and a white wire. And it's all plugged into the OEM harness right here. And what I ended up doing to make it much easier is I went to the junkyard and I ended up cutting the switch off another sport mode button, so I can just go right ahead and plug this in without having to worry about attaching any other additional wires. So this black wire, we'll just start with the black right here, will connect into 1 switch, and it goes to 1 blue wire there, 1 blue wire to the other button. Now, as for the red wire, that will connect into 1 button right here. And then as for the white wire right here, that will connect into another button, which these are momentary switches. So every time you click it, it activates. Once you let go, it deactivates. And that's what makes this very simple and makes it the same exact way as the sport mode button here. Because anytime you go ahead and click it, it's activated. Once you let go, it's not activated anymore.
Oh, but Logan, you should have got a manual so you wouldn't have to worry about the sport mode. But
I know. I should have got a manual. I get it, but let me have my moment here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the car in sport mode. I have 2 buttons along the side. I have 1 right here for upshift, 1 right here for downshift. And once I click the 1 up here, you will see it goes to first. I click it again, it'll go to third. Click on the bottom one right here, it will go to 3, 2, 1. So now that you guys have an understanding of that, now the question lies, what color goes exactly with what? And if you look closely, you'll see the white wire will lead all the way up to the top button right here, which would be your upshift button. As for the other wire that's connected here, which is your red one, that red one at the very end will lead all the way up to the downshift one. So once again, the red one will lead to the downshift and the white one will lead to the upshift. And if you made it this far into the video, there is a really good possibility that you probably want to do this for your Mustang as well. Maybe you have some very strong ambitions, or maybe even after watching this video, something just clicked in that brain of yours and you decided, you know what, we are gonna make that shit happen. And that's exactly what happened in this video. I decided I wanted to go ahead, try something that I haven't really seen too many people do, and I just, in my opinion, hit it out of the ballpark, and I am very pleased with the end result of how the shift knob went, the center console went, and then the final piece of the puzzle that was my biggest concern, and that was adding the sport mode buttons on the side of the center console. No, there's no delay in the button, and I'm gonna repeat that one more time.
There is no delay in the buttons.
Not at all. It was actually the exact same thing as it was if I was to have it in the shift knob. This was the final piece of the puzzle in order to make everything exactly the way I wanted it to. Yes, it did take some time, but what project doesn't take time? And I'm telling you right now, once you go ahead and invest the time, effort, and money into it, you're gonna feel that much more better about driving your Mustang every single day.